Alright, so my web app is really more of an interactive website. It's called TimeRime, and basically it's used to create, share, organize, and edit timelines. So there are three different versions. There's professional, educational, and then there's a free trial one. So let me just show you. We'll go here to, they have examples of the timelines that other people have created. So here you can see that there's just a big list of different people have accounts and they create timelines to study or share with other people. So here is an example of a timeline made about music composers. So we'll just zoom in on it right here a little bit so that you can see a little closer. As you can see, they have a pretty extensive amount. I think the educational version, you can put 400 events on your timeline, or up to 400. And then so they have put pictures in here, and as you kind of scroll over them, they'll show you all the information they have in here about them. So if we click on a person, then below it, it shows up with their picture, the information that the author put in about that event, and then you can also embed YouTube or other videos so that if it is something like music, they can have an example of that composer's work, which is a really great addition to this site. So with the educational version, basically you can add pictures, embed video. They're really easy to edit, and they're easy to either view online or they can be printed as a PDF, which is great. And then, as it says here, there are no advertisements, and so that's really great that it's safe and secure. And then another really great thing is that admin rights for teachers. Teachers can have the power to edit and view student timelines, and they can even deny access to the students, so they can let them work on it, and then at a certain time they can cut off that allowance so that students need to have their timeline finished by a certain point. Can't go back and edit things after it's already been, due or turned in or what have you. So that's a really great feature for it too. And then, let's see. Here's another example. So you don't have to make it quite as fancy as this first one that you saw here. It can just be a really simple timeline. Like here, they just have the events. They don't have pictures on them, and they don't have a whole lot of information about each thing, but just, a little paragraph. So that could be great if you're working with students who, if they don't need to know a ton about each event, they don't need to, but I think it's really great that they can add the pictures in there so that students who are more visual learners can really see that. I think this is a great way to differentiate instruction because it's easy for students to fix their mistakes. It's a lot easier to organize, I think, because if they made a mistake, a teacher could either edit it for them or show them what they did wrong, and then they could, pick up this and move it over to where it needed to be when they were editing it. And it would be really great for studying. So that is another, just if a school system had this program, even if teachers weren't assigning it, especially with history or even science, 5th or 6th grade, you're starting to learn, trying to learn the order of things or the order of things that happened in the Revolutionary War, and so this is a great way to do that.